cloud that we're most concerned with is that reacceleration of inflation that I don't think is properly priced into the market. So we have told clients that we plan right now, we believe we will have to pivot and sell a lot of the things that we have right now sometime in the first half of 2025.
Eddie, what would you recommend investors then should sell?
So if you're going to sell right now, what we're doing is we're actually buying cyclicals. We've increased small caps. We increased our exposure to Meta, NVIDIA. So we are very bullish and tactically put that way in growth names because I think that's what you're going to get. Now, when we start to see a top or what we believe is a top, we are going to sell the most aggressive holdings and the most highly owned holdings. We love NVIDIA as a company and as a stock, but that'll be one of the first things we cut because that will take a very big hit in our opinion if what we see coming down the road happens, as well as small caps, and you'll want to rotate into more defensive names. Right now, we're playing offense with little cash, but when we rotate, we will rotate completely out and probably own the opposite of what we own because we'll be going from a risk-on environment to a risk-off environment.
Eddie, you sent over 5 names that'll outperform following the Fed's December meeting. You just mentioned NVIDIA and Meta. You also like consumer discretionary, small caps, and the QQQ. I want to focus on consumer discretionary because retail has certainly been mixed this earnings cycle. Why are you bullish?
We're bullish. It really came in as a contrarian play, and I think one thing you've seen is it has really caught a lot of strength. Yesterday was another great day for it, where it was up over 1% while the broader market struggled. And I think it's a component of the consumer is being resilient. I think you're going to see consumer spending stay strong throughout this holiday season and going into January. And the other thing is really just a rotation of flows of funds. A lot of folks were positioned defensively, owning consumer staples and healthcare and cash, and those areas have not done well. 8 out of 11 sectors have been down 3 out of the last 4 trading days. So again, I think it's also a function of people are going to have to rotate, in my opinion, if they want strong performance, into the areas that are weak, like defensive sectors, and rotating in. So it's going to catch a natural bid just from the flow of funds from people that are underinvested in these areas that many people, I would say, hated coming into the election.
And you like the QQQ regardless of the valuations in large cap tech?
Yes, and the reason behind that is I don't think you can have this bull market continue without mega cap tech leading the way. And that'll be, again, an area that we go to sell first. So we expect a little pullback here over the next 2 weeks. Maybe you get a 3-4% pullback, but I think they'll get aggressively bought because of how underinvested people are. But this rally is not going to continue if the QQQ doesn't continue to go, in my opinion.
All right, Eddie Ghabour, thanks so much.